first episode, y'all. First episode for our culture podcast. How y'all feeling, man?
What's good, world?
I'm blessed.
Man, we got this is an official one. We've been playing around with this for the last couple months.
Yeah.
Getting everything set up, trying to get everything right?
Yep,
So we can bring a good product to the people.
Bro, I don't think we was playing though, bro.
Bro, just
But you know what he mean.
There we go.
damn, man.
Man, try to start
Fuck,
it.
man.
Corn
go.
fucked us up.
Damn, man.
Corn fucked us up. Corn fucked us up.
Man, no, you know what? Don't start over. No, let this shit go. Let this shit go. Let this shit go.
This gonna happen all
Let
the
this shit
time.
go. Exactly. This is what's gonna happen all the time. So you know what I'm gonna do, y'all? I'm gonna let this man talk.
I'm good, bro.
I'm gonna let you talk. So what was we doing?
I thought we was being serious, bro.
I mean, we were being serious, but we haven't put out an official
I
show.
understood what you were saying. It was just a serious. It was a serious moment. Every moment.
See?
That's
Bro, my laugh is
I
serious,
told you,
bro.
though.
Bro, my laugh is serious.
I told you that.
Don't you laugh when you serious?
I told you. What? This is gonna be all the time.
all the time. All the time.
Just get
Man,
it
what's like I said, look, the first official,
What's good, world?
first official
Got you, bro.
podcast. Everybody's been asking about it
Yes,
from the
sir.
clips we
Yes,
put out,
sir. Yes,
right?
sir.
Everybody's been wondering where they could
Yeah.
watch a full episode at.
Yeah.
But we recorded a lot,
Yep.
but we were trying to get everything in order, trying to make sure we had the sound right, the color, all that stuff right. So this is us
Right.
bringing our first official
For our
episode to the people.
For our culture.
For our culture.
Yes,
Once
sir.
again, I'm MJ. For all y'all that don't know, or just reintroducing myself to y'all that do know, it's my boy.
Corn.
I'm tell you.
Wax.
And we all here, y'all, For Our Culture podcast.
Bro, why don't you tell them what for our culture means?
For Our Culture means we pretty much, the way we came up with this is that I had an idea a few months back, and I just wanted to put something out amongst my peers, my closest friends, who are all black men, and
Strong.
just talk about strong black men. You know what I'm saying? Established. You know, we came up together, so we know we know all each other's bullshit, bro. we know all each other's bullshit.
Yeah.
But just coming from where we were when we were kids,
Right.
to where we are now as men, right? So
Yes.
I felt like it was important for us to give our perspective on a lot of things, or just talk about things that's going on either in our culture, the world, pop culture, entertainment, whatever. Just giving our input and our insight on those things. You know what I'm saying? Relationships, kids, all this stuff, right? I feel like we have some real talks amongst ourselves, right? So I feel like every time I talk to y'all, I come out of it with something.
Yeah, we grow together.
So I feel like it's good to kind of get at to people to have that image of 4 black men, right?
Yes.
Kind of giving their insight on what it is to be a black man in this world and how we kind of navigate through that.
Oh yeah, that's totally legit, bro. I think that what we're doing in this setting is black men empowerment.
Right.
We're not all liars, cheaters, unfaithful. We don't all have bad temperament, things of that nature.
I do
We do
sometimes.
also have.
However, we all have been there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
We all been there. So we ain't gonna sit here
That's right.
and act as if we got it all together.
That's right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, you totally legit. We've all been there, but we grew together.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean? And we have been very instrumental in the growth and development of each other.
Yeah. We learn from each other.
Right.
Yeah, we learn
So
from each other.
it's also about we always held each other accountable.
Yes.
That's big.
That's been the number one thing about our friendship
That's right.
that I've always admired and always cherished. Because if I'm fucking up and if I'm doing something stupid or wrong, look, y'all go tell me about it. You want to know what, dog? I remember Mama, the captain, dog. Hey, okay, this is a story.
Shout
right?
out to the captain.
Shout out to the
He's
captain.
watching this too, bro.
Shout out to the captain. Now this funny, right? Everybody would Tate said, dog, because Tate was there when she said this shit. Hey, we was in Madison, dog, and I remember we was in the auditorium for something, and Mama was there.
Triage.
No, we wasn't.
Okay.
We was there for something, dog. But Mama was there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what Mama doing in
Yeah,
middle
no,
school
yeah.
day? What she doing in school in in the auditorium.
We wasn't in trouble, bro.
No, we wasn't in trouble. We was just in there for something.
Okay.
So now she came in. I remember she came and talked to us. We was all three of us sitting down, like 3 or 4 other dudes sitting down, and she started talking to us about girls, dog. She was like, "Look," she said, "Look." She was like, "Yeah, y'all finna go in here. Y'all better not be giving away y'all energy."
Oh my God.
Remember that shit? Remember that shit? She was like,
She still say that to this day.
Y'all better not be giving away y'all energy.
Oh, yeah,
I said,
bro.
man,
What is that?
What you talking about? She was like, no, she got real. You know what I'm talking about. I was like, oh, mama. Yeah, mama. I ain't
We giving all that away.
All that.
I was giving it all away.
Look at him. He ain't had no energy. They was sleeping. Both of them was sleeping.
No, nigga, no.
They ain't had no energy.
Don't point at me.
Nowadays, they married. So
That's Freaky Tay.
being reciprocated.
Freaky
But thank
I was
you.
giving it all away.
Freaky
bro.
Tay was man. Freaky Tay had girls coming to be like, look, what's wrong? Why is your friend
He's an
treating you
early
so
dad.
bad? I was like, I don't know, lady. I don't even know who you are.
I will
Like,
call
what you
him
talking
daddy. They would call him daddy early.
Dog, Tay used to have
Early
him going
dad.
crazy, dog. He used to miss school. Like I would either if I was missing the first part of school, Tay was coming in the second part. And then if I'm coming in, he leaving out. And then they like, well, where Tay go? I don't know, man. I just got here.
Y'all got shields,
I
huh?
just got here.
Y'all doing shields?
We was doing shifts.
They was doing shit, bro.
We was doing shifts like motherfucking dog. Like, hey,
Meantime,
what you
very
got?
accommodating.
You got the 72? All right, nigga, I'm gonna come in about 3. I'm coming in about 3. I'm coming about 3:30. You know what I'm saying?
Now they married.
Married, man. Loving it, man.
Yeah.
Now they married. We
Speaking
married.
of married, man, let's talk about let's talk about marriage, man. Let's talk about being committed, being in a loving relationship, and just touch on how your past relationships have made you better for your current relationship in marriage. Touch on that.
So I would say, bro, as you explain what you wanted us to talk about right there with marriage, I can say I used to be an unemotional person. You know, very just my wife being in my life has brought me a lot of well balance when it comes to my emotions. You know, I started to unveil a lot of trauma in my past life, and that has been beneficial for me because I start to get a better understanding about how this, not just marriage works, but how beneficial my encounters with the individuals that has been a part of my growth and development has been instrumental to me.
Right.
And now my future encounters, my future endeavors with these individuals, if not different individuals, are more stabilized. They're more structured. When I had these relationships, they're very intentional.
Right.
I don't have a lot of people around me because I'm just not that guy. I do what I do, and I don't what I don't. One of the things about me is I'm an accountability person, and if you're around me, I'm holding you accountable. But more than that, I'm holding me accountable for my piece.
Right. What about you, Wax?
My past relationship, it was a lot of give and take. So, you know, I wasn't used to giving. I did a lot of taking. But with my new relationship, it's the best relationship I ever been in.
That's what's up, man.
She when I'm lacking on something, she got me.
Right.
Whatever she lacking, I'm covering.
Right.
So I like that. I appreciate that.
Right. That's
Yeah, that's big.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
Man. That's a big thing. Tay, what about you, bro?
Man. I think for me, man, first of all, I've never been faithful to a woman.
God damn, boy.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not proud of that.
He's a motherfucking killer, dog. I man, nigga. That you,
Which is-
I know you.
We need to take a prayer break
Damn,
for this
boy.
Oil,
Yeah.
Which is horrible. You know, but I think in a relationship, man, early on, school years, or even after I finished college, whatever it is, I was with a woman 11 years, great person.
Right.
Like I love her to death still. That's still my friend.
Right.
But man, I was wrong, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I didn't know it.
Right.
I was just out here because I want what I want. And
Why you say you was wrong?
I was wrong because she was good to me, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She always held me
I understand that.
down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And by her holding me down, I'm out here in these streets, holding
Right.
something else down.
Right.
Yeah,
You
we
know
all
what I'm
been there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it took for me to get hurt
Okay.
by a woman to really change my life and how I look at women.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Very
for
true.
me,
So you caught some of that what you was dishing out.
and that's hard,
Yeah.
bro, because as
Karma.
men, we can't take what we dish
Just
out.
out.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. it's Very
You know
true.
what I'm
Because men, as men, we are all pride and
Yeah.
ego.
We can't
Yep.
take that,
We are
bro.
all pride
Yep.
and ego.
And I'm gonna tell you, it hurt.
Yep.
You know what
Because
I'm saying?
any
Like, I walked up on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any
You know
blow
what
to
I'm
that, any blow to that is like, God damn, like
Hey, it was a reality check though.
Bro,
For sure.
like,
Yeah.
no, I walked up on it, like, middle of the night, walk up on
What
it.
you walk
type
up on,
deal.
bro?
Huh?
You walk up on.
Oh,
Fire
man.
escape, they getting it in. You
Oh
feel me?
man.
I'm getting off work.
Not
and
the
they getting
sounds,
it.
bro.
Did you hear it,
You know
bro?
what I'm saying? Yeah, I heard it, bro.
Not the
I
sounds, bro.
think it was
Oh,
bad
no.
though, but no, man, I was on the phone with my cousin, and
Okay.
you know, my cousin in Chicago, he said, bro, don't go in that house, man.
Right.
You know, if you go in that house, you're gonna hurt somebody.
Right.
Yeah. Very true.
So honestly, man, I honor that guy because he saved my life. Bro. I had
Yes.
2 pistols in there too.
Oh shit.
So somebody was gonna get hurt.
Somebody was
Shout
gonna
out to
get
Cuz.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
shout out to
Shout
Cuz.
out.
So that that helped me by her doing that, and I got tears in my eyes, bro, because that actually hurt.
Right.
It made me a better man for my wife now.
Yeah. Very
So
true.
when I met my wife, bro, like I knew what I wanted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got married after 6 months,
Right.
which was smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she hold me down. She everything to me. So yeah, bro. It takes us to get hurt in order to change and be better for the next person.
Right.
Hey, God put you there for a reason,
Yeah,
fam.
true.
yeah.
Yeah,
Very true. You had to open your
Yeah.
eyes
Yeah, man.
because you might have blew it with your wife.
So,
man.
I've been faithful since. How about that? Let's
Yeah,
throw that
man.
out there.
What can I say about me, man? Early, I know. Look, when we was younger, man, like
He was a hoe, bro.
Yeah, just say it. It's
I ain't gonna say. I mean,
like I put myself out there.
No, but
I'm not
look.
the only one up here.
look, this
Nah,
is,
bro,
but
I
this
had
is
my
the thing.
days,
This is the thing, though. This is
Tell the people, bro.
this is my. I ain't gonna say justification, but this is how I view myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't
Brothers,
do no nigga shit.
I know, never.
But he always say,
I'm gonna do some nigga shit.
we ain't gonna lie to the people.
Some
Don't
nigga
lie
shit.
to
I'm
the
not gonna lie to the people.
Okay.
I'm keeping her.
Okay.
This is me, right? Dude, I dealt with a lot of girls,
Okay.
right? But it was never. I never felt like I did a girl wrong.
Okay.
Now I'm going to explain.
Okay.
I know you look. I see how
Come
you
on,
looking
bro.
at me, nigga.
Come on.
I see how you
Come on.
looking at me.
Come on,
and
man.
I know this nigga got the skeptical,
Yeah, you all
skeptical
upside
eyes too. But look, this
Big
is
facts.
This is what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Go ahead, give me 100.
I wouldn't lie to girls.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So you was honest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't lie. I was I'm very forward with what I feel and how I view you. I'll quick to tell you, you ain't my girlfriend. Or you're not going to be my girlfriend. Or don't look at me as your boyfriend.
Right.
Or don't
Right.
feel, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like, now, did I would say things like that, but at the same time, I'll be with you 3-4 times a week.
So what is
You know,
that?
going
That's
so
the time.
so yeah, so you kind of
You doing relationship
I
stuff.
did my part of exactly.
Yeah.
I did
Kinda
relationship.
We was
type
leading
shit.
them on.
Yeah. I guess you could say that, but I was a good guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
I
what we
felt
thought
I
we
was. a good guy.
We
I
always
really
good guys.
did. I really felt like I was a good
Yeah.
guy.
Very nice.
Very
you know
true.
what I'm saying? Like
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna lie to you to sleep with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Not gonna do that.
Right.
I'm not gonna tell you more to me than what you really are.
Very, yeah.
Just to sleep with you.
Yeah.
If it happens,
It happens.
then I don't know what to really.
What's gonna happen? Because
You
don't
get what
even
I'm saying?
call me if we ain't finna do that.
see, that's
Tay is a wild boy.
You's a wild
We
boy.
ain't even-
You's a
we're
wild
not doing
boy.
that.
You
You
a wild
already know what I
boy.
want. Why even play around?
See, that's what I'm
Like
saying.
this is what I want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give me what I want.
And I'm so glad they married.
Yeah.
Because now
So-
in these good relationships, because now that other behavior is out.
Yeah, I had to grow.
I had to endure that with these fellas.
Yeah, man. Come on, dog. Like
Don't
you
do
acting
that.
like you was the angel.
Come on,
though.
don't
No,
do
I had
that,
my
bro.
space.
Yeah,
I said
okay.
I had my space. Right? But we married now.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
But I'm saying, you talking about you had to endure it when we were out there in the field, as if you weren't the soldier
was
with
with
the
us.
motherfucking
Yeah.
with a soldier hat on. Like you
Yeah,
was
Sweet
you was
Willie.
with us.
Sweet Willie.
I'm the youngest. I was learning.
Oh, you was
learning.
Oh man, here you go. Here you go, bro.
So how have you grown now since you've been married?
I've grown because, well, like Tay said, you go through certain relationships, you get hurt, you get, certain things happen to you that kind of make you adjust and change.
Okay.
So I went through a marriage, you know what I'm saying? I got married early on. I was 23 years old, my first marriage.
Okay.
And I got married because I thought it was the proper steps of what I should have been doing. Yeah. I was with her for, since my high school years, later in my high school years, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like it was a natural progression to say,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
You wanted to take the big step.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm 23 years old. Me nor her fully knew how to navigate through that space.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We didn't know how to handle disagreements or arguments or kind of talk our way through it or kind of compromise with one another. Neither one of us knew how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can sit here and say, well, she didn't do this, she didn't do this, she didn't do that, and she can sit there and say he didn't do this, he didn't do that, whatever.
Throw the blame on each other.
Right. I feel like we were both very young, and we just didn't know how to handle those situations. You know what I'm saying? It was either me just blowing up and being like, I'm out of here, whatever, or her getting angry and saying, get the fuck out of the house. You know what I'm saying? Like it was always something right there. It was never something in between. So when I, ultimately that led to a divorce. You know what I'm saying? And that was, I think that was like a real shocking, and it was like a scary and crazy type thing to me because I had been up here, and then when I left, it was like I was all the way down here.
Okay.
So when I came and met my wife now, I knew I had a better grasp on exactly how I wanted a relationship to be.
Okay. So you learned something.
Right.
Yeah. It was a lesson.
When I met her, of course I was hurt. And I was telling myself, shit, I'm a player for life. I ain't never be, you know what I'm saying? Like I had all these walls up that, would at the end, when you sit back and think about it, it would prevent me from having anything that was good. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I remember going on my first date with my wife now, and it was like all the boxes were checked. Yeah. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like when I seen her, she was gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? Like beautiful. Like like can't take your eyes off of her, right? And sit down, talk to her. The conversation was there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then we get to know each other, and it was just like, I remember telling her, "You're not going to be my girlfriend." Right. I remember saying this our first date.
But you told your current wife that
on our first date.
Something you said stood out, right? You said she checked all the boxes. Yep. Okay. You get what I'm saying? The first thing you said, though, she was beautiful. Yep. That's the first thing we look at, bro.
Visually, yep. Yeah.
Visually, right? And that person can be all jacked up in the inside. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So that's important that y'all get to sit down and talk and communicate. That's so important, bro.
Well, that's a good point, bro, because what do you think, Wax, what do you think is the toughest thing for a man when he's getting into a committed relationship?
Trust.
And I can attest to that because my wife, like you said, beauty, right? Well, to me, my wife is very beautiful, right? But it was so different. It was a different type of beauty. I wanted to know more about what was going on the inside first before I went. You know what I mean? Now that did draw me.
Yeah, that's a big thing. It's a bit of intrigue.
Yeah, she was so different than what I was used to. Though.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, come on, dog. Like we see beautiful women all the time. But it's nothing that, it's not like a pull. Yeah. And I think that was the thing that kind of was like, I was fighting against the pull for my wife. When I first met her, I was fighting against it, like,
because you was on defense.
Exactly.
Okay.
I was on defense.
Didn't want to be hurt.
I didn't want to be. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be in that
vulnerable.
situation. I just want to take care of my daughters, and that's it.
So trust.
So it wasn't necessarily. Well, what I talking about was trust. Okay. But I'm just talking about the intrigue. It was just like I'm pushing, and I felt like God was telling me like, it's right here for you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
make your adjustment.
Stop pushing this away because I'm giving you everything that you looking for right here. Stop being a dummy.
And take
Open your eyes up.
Okay.
And accept it. And be responsible for it.
So it was acceptance.
And take care of it and nurture it. So yes, so it was something that taught to me, divinely, whatever.
Right.
That was like, look, I'm giving you what you want. Now you need to change up and you need to act accordingly.
Right. Okay.
You need to adjust yourself.
Make your adjustments.
And that goes to a lot of talks I have with you. Like, check out what you doing first before you start saying anything about this, that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And that was very beneficial for me.
Right.
Like you said, communication.
Man, look at yourself in the mirror first.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And see where.
Is that what you do?
Yeah. Like, I'm horrible, bro.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you got no smile practice down, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But I look at myself in the mirror and say, okay, Lamont, you was wrong on this. And that's in us arguing, whatever it is, like, man, could I handle that better?
Right.
You gotta examine yourself first.
Yeah. You gotta check yourself first.
That's the first step of getting over anything and changing for the better for some.
But that's a big thing about maturity too, about growing. Because before, man, you could tell me shit.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, like, what you mean? What you mean I'm doing something wrong? I didn't lie to you. I didn't do this. You chose to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now being older, like, I can look at stuff and be like,
I was wrong.
I was wrong. I played a big
I could have
part.
handled that better.
I could have did something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling her she's not my girlfriend, but I'm over spending the night with her every other night. I can see how that can kind of get you feeling like
mixed signals.
So for me, bro, like I went back to everybody I done wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hit them up, hey man, God doing something in me.
Yeah.
Right.
That I have to apologize to you.
you did. You called?
Yeah, bro.
For
like,
real?
I'm sorry. My baby mamas, I got 4 of them, right?
Right.
I'm wrong. I apologize.
Oh, that's big. Yeah.
That's big.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Niggas I done snapped on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Man, I hit a nigga up like, hey, bro, I was wrong, man.
Right.
Forgive me.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Niggas not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
right. No, that's
So
huge.
it's a lot, bro. You just gotta accept it.
Bro, that's big what you talking about.
you know.
You said communication and you talk
Yeah,
about
you gotta
apologies.
communicate.
You talk about acceptance and adjustments.
Yep.
Right? Wax, you talk about trust issues. How have you been in a committed relationship helped you? Because I talk about accountability.
Yeah.
I was very stubborn.
I had to learn one thing.
You are, bro.
You gotta learn to love yourself before you can love somebody else. If you can't love nobody yourself first, how can you love somebody else?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
With you saying that, you look in the mirror and say, would I marry me?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think about that.
Hey,
I wouldn't marry me.
Hey,
bro.
I'm gonna tell you though.
Some days I'm a fucked
I'm
up
gonna
nigga.
tell you though.
Would I marry
Hey,
me?
that question can fuck you up.
Yeah. Some days I'm a fucked up nigga.
Hey, that
For
question,
real.
like,
Some days I'm a fucked up nigga.
Hey,
I
like,
wouldn't marry me.
Hey, look here, man. Hey, look
You know
here.
what I'm saying?
Look, I'm finna tell you.
But that make you appreciate your wife like, man, she got to be a strong
That's
woman
what
to
I'm.
put
Hey,
up with me.
Milan, baby, I love you because look, you put up with some shit with me,
Yeah.
all right? And I love you. I cherish you. I adore you for it.
Yeah.
Mrs. Dominique Towns,
Hey, for real.
I love you, boo. You do a lot for me.
Yeah.
You know, and I know I've been wrong, and I know I'm very stubborn.
Man.
So for you to be able to put up with me,
You're a strong woman.
and bring that plus, that's how y'all feel.
Dominique, you tough.
Hey, listen.
Hey, you strong.
listen.
You strong.
You
This
my
nigga- hey, look,
superwoman.
There you
So
go.
shout out to you, baby.
The man wants some, y'all. That's all he wants.
I'm gonna get it too.
He
Watch.
wants some. That's a shame. He got to do all that.
I know.
Says the one who walked upstairs.
Ronnie Romance.
Right. Right. So let's switch it up a little bit, y'all. Let's talk about our children, man. We all got children here, right?
Yeah.
Let's just talk about okay, fatherhood is a big thing to me. Primarily because I grew up without my dad, right? So it was very important to me to be present
Right.
and be there and know and have my kids know that I'm always there for them,
Okay.
right? When I started having children, it was a big thing. First of all, I went from being fearless and not afraid of anything, not caring about nothing, and being just reckless.
Yeah.
You can, I mean,
Yeah.
you know me better than anybody else. Like very reckless, very like I don't give a fuck if I live or die type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We was
And
on borrowed time.
We was out here wilding. You know what I'm saying? And the moment I had my first daughter, all that shit changed. I'm talking about being afraid of everything in the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got this little thing here,
That depends on me.
Yeah.
right? And that I know how fucked up it is out here,
Yeah.
and I gotta protect that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So it kicked it to high gear for me also that when I had my first daughter, I kind of reflected back on how I was when I was a kid. Like, damn, man, my dad wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga didn't know if I was eating or living in a box or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I'm not. I don't throw no dirt on the man. I don't
Absolutely.
knock him.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
I don't knock him because I don't feel like look, on surface level I don't have any hard feelings towards him.
Right.
Deep down, I'm sure I do.
Right.
It's
You know what I'm
trauma
saying?
there, bro.
I'm sure I do.
Trauma.
Yeah.
But yes, it's a lot of
trauma,
trauma.
man.
I'm sure it's something deep down buried in me that. But at surface level, I really don't. You know, I don't have an issue with the man.
That
You know
you're
what I'm
gonna have
saying?
to eventually.
Maybe.
You're
know
gonna
what
have
I'm
to
saying?
eventually address that trauma.
But you want to know what though,
Right.
Corn?
What's that?
I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, this is a MJ keeping it real moment.
Yeah, let's
right?
do that.
Y'all know how I get down with
Yeah.
the nigga shit and all that, right?
Yeah.
I don't believe in talking about nothing that
Okay.
I'm not trying to fix.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I totally get that.
I don't.
Yeah.
And this is not like I said, Pops. I love you. I love you because I
Right.
feel like I have to, not necessarily because I feel like it's a connection. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right.
I would never disrespect you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
I would
big.
never
Yeah.
put dirt on your neck. I would never talk you down, talk back. I would never do, but I will speak truth. I will speak what's true to me.
Yeah, facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
but it's at the point now where I'm a 30-year-old man,
Right.
with 5 children of his own,
Right.
a wife, business, house,
Yeah.
car, all that, right?
Yeah.
It's we don't have to fix nothing. It's like our relationship is going to be what it's going to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
gonna run its
Yeah,
course.
if you haven't already addressed
That's not
it,
necessarily
right,
a bad
it's gonna-
thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad
No.
thing. You know what I'm saying? I still got enough respect for you and
Yeah.
love for you to be like, that's my pops.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to, with the relationship that me and him had, it played one key part in my life.
Okay.
I knew I didn't want to be like him.
Okay.
I knew I didn't want to be nothing like that.
You know what's sad about that, bro? Because I'm sure all of us feel the same way.
Yeah.
It's something,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's something with the black man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To where, not saying, I'm not saying your dad ran away from his responsibility, or none of our dad. But I can attest I didn't have that relationship either.
Right.
I remember the man bought me a bike at 7.
Right.
I fell off of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Didn't see him again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Until I got older, but I don't have an issue with him either because that made me that much better for when I had Junior when we were freshmen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I said I would never leave my son like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that made me more responsible. That made me a better man and father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Wax, what do you remember about Pops?
We had good times. Cause when I was younger, my pops got sick when I was real young. So, we really couldn't do a lot of things.
Right.
But mom's was always there.
Yeah.
So when I had my daughter, I wanted to I wanted to be in the household because my mother and father weren't in the same household.
Right. Right.
So when you had kids, you want to see both parents in the house. That's what they say. Oh, both parents will work.
Right.
So you be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, but sometimes it don't work out if the other person don't want the same things you want.
Right. True.
Yeah.
So yeah. So then the next kid I had, I wanted to do the same thing. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna make this one work.
Right.
Yeah.
So I stayed longer than I should have. That put a lot of baggage on me.
Okay.
Messed my life up.
Right.
I did a lot of downfalls. You just be like, man, how can somebody have a kid with you and you don't know that person?
Yeah.
Right.
You never know a person until you live with that person.
Yeah, bro.
True.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, this again?
Right.
Right.
So I'm like, man, then Pops passed away when I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that took a big hit on me.
Yeah, it did.
I'm like, man, dude, I just became a man. I just had my first daughter.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be here teaching me a lesson.
Yeah.
Right.
So I had to learn everything from my mama.
Yeah.
And
That's some of the
I hate when
strongest
people
women
say
raised
a woman can't raise a man.
Right.
Yeah.
That ain't true.
I see 4 right here.
Right.
Amazing father.
Right.
dog.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Hey, moms is stronger than a lot of men.
Very true.
Yeah.
Through my whole life to this day, I never seen moms have. She had pressure, but she never showed it to us.
Right.
We never seen the effects.
Right.
It was always
Everything
okay. I
good.
got you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Moms always made sure.
Yeah.
So that's why with these new days women, hey, you can't handle this. Mom did it.
Right.
But that's what I seen.
But
Right.
you gotta think about it, bro.
Bro,
They ain't as equipped.
No, they not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They ain't as equipped.
Yeah.
And some of these young dudes out here that's having kids and just leaving them
Yeah.
and thinking buying a pair of shoes for them every now
Oh,
and
you
then.
want to know what? You want to
You know
know
what I'm
what was
saying?
crazy
Yeah.
though, man?
Yeah.
Like, okay, this is gonna sound like gonna sound bugged out, but this is what I used to think, right? So, I had my, having my daughters, having my, my kids or whatever, right? Dog, I remember one time I sat and I really thought about it. I had to be like, probably like 24, 25 years old.
Okay.
I remember sitting back thinking, I was watching my daughter play. She was on the floor playing with some toys or whatever. And I remember watching her play. And I remember just feeling like, damn, that's my daughter. That's mine. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden something clicked in my head, like thinking, like how could my pops kind of like just fade out, right?
Right.
Then I started thinking like, what if that shit's like some hereditary type shit? Like it was weird. Like, I don't know, but it was weird. Like, cause I started to think like I'm trying to think like getting inside his mental space.
Yeah.
Like, what would make you feel comfortable, not knowing how your child is doing day to day. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, did he ever just get to a point where like maybe he was in it, for a couple months, a year or whatever, and then he was just like, you know what, man, fuck this shit.
Right,
I can't deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm out.
I got to say this. Sometimes when a woman knows your kid is your everything, she use that against you to hurt you.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been through that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but then it's also situations where it's unprovoked.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, I done been through, look, me and my, my past relationship, we don't always see eye to eye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I respect her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we bump heads a little bit because we ain't on the same page all the time. And
that's gonna be.
That's completely normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't gotta share and occupy the same space. We just gotta do what's best for our children. Which at the end of the day, no matter how you chalk it up, how you want to do it, how I want to do it, I think it all comes from you want the best for
For
them.
the kid, y'all.
Right?
We gotta meet.
But no matter how much we do this, it never once did it cross my mind to say this shit's not worth it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it never crossed my mind. Out of a lot of shit, never crossed my mind to be like, you know what, man? I'm tired of going back and forth. You making it difficult. You know what? You just keep them and do what you want to do, and they ain't gonna see me no more.
You know what, bro? That's
Just to think that niggas think like that, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's fucking, that's insane to me.
And
I don't fuck how difficult she is.
too, bro.
But they mans is like that too, though. Some of their friends is like
Right.
that, so
Yeah.
that's what they know. So they gonna go with the flow.
Right.
And you are who you around.
Yeah.
True.
Very true.
But I'm not honoring none of that shit.
No.
No,
Like,
it's-
come
it's-
on, dog.
it's
Like,
not.
I don't give a fuck how difficult she is, dog.
It's different.
That's your
when you become-
kid.
It's different when you become a father, bro. I was the last one out of all of y'all to have children.
Right.
And no shots fired, bro. It's all good. And so, for on behalf of the whole daddy situation, one thing about my father is that I admire the audacity he had, and y'all know how mama is. Mama concrete.
Boy.
Mama is concrete.
Tough as nails.
And all my life until she concrete on y'all.
Shit.
Relentless.
Relentless.
Her laugh hurt.
Relentless, boy.
Until I became an adult, then I started to understand that, when I became a man and a father, and a husband, started to understand, okay, here's mama emotions coming out. But my dad, even though he was not in the house with my mom, and I felt neglected, I felt like he, didn't put enough effort in,
Right.
to try and keep me as close as he should have. I felt like he could have taught me a lot of things differently. The one thing that he did teach me brought a balance to my whole life. My mom is all spiritual.
Right.
To the core.
Right.
My dad is all gangster.
Yeah.
I'm talking about straight G, no cut.
Right.
He ain't playing no games. But he chose to employ into my life the streets because mom was teaching me all spiritual, all that. The word, if it ain't in the word, it's wrong.
Right.
Period. Well, not saying that dad didn't believe in God. I'm saying that he wanted to also balance me out. And so that helped me as we were in the streets, that helped me to get a better understanding that, okay, he did that because he didn't want me lopsided.
Right. Yeah. Right.
And that's
Right?
so important.
Yeah, he didn't want me
That's
lopsided.
important.
So-
Real important.
You gotta be
And having-
well-rounded.
Right. Absolutely. So in having that conversation, I learned early, I was about 25 to to deal with this trauma that I had because my goal essentially was I had a dream that mom and dad would get together, they would get married, and it would be nice as a kid. But then, speaking with dad at 25, it was like, man, look, I'm gonna be frank. You know what I mean? It brought a lot of tears to his eyes.
Right.
But it helped me more.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that because I didn't want to have children, and had these feelings, had these emotions because I felt like I couldn't love them if I didn't deal with where I thought I was hurt at or disappointed at. Okay. And I really truly believe that when I was ready to have children, God allowed me to have children. And so I had children at 32, and I had this conversation with my dad at 25.
Right.
Right? And so that would help me to be honest with him. And I shout out to dad because he was 100.
Right.
He said, man, look, I was in survival mode. So I had to, your mom wanted all my money, and I wouldn't be able to survive if I had if I gave her all my money.
Right. So let me touch on that. When you have outside kids or when you're not with that parent, that mama, you know what I'm saying? Some of them don't want to see you do it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So some of them can talk down, talk bad on you so much. And you said you don't like, I think you said something about people leaving their kids or whatever it may be. But there's some women out here, bro. You hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got one. You hear me?
Yep.
Man,
I got one.
Yep.
Right? I'm just going to say that.
Yep.
Hey, church.
I got one.
You giving a different end of the spectrum, though.
Yeah.
So, speak on it.
But I love her.
That's right.
So, and I tell her that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that confused her because you being rude and obnoxious or whatever it may be and disrespectful. But this dude saying he love you.
Right.
Said, man, we all good, man. We gonna get
good.
we gonna get through this.
Right.
I'll get through it.
Yep.
And still take care of my daughter.
Yeah,
Hey.
big, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Man.
when you not with that person, you will always be taking care of somebody else's kid.
Yeah.
Oh, you over there with that bitch kid?
Yeah,
I'm
no.
gonna put you on child support. Oh, you can't come to your kid? Hey, you with that bitch kids? Okay.
Yeah.
You playing daddy over there, but you can't get your own kid?
Oh, shit.
Hey, the first time you don't buy no shoes.
Oh, man.
Fam, no bullshit.
MJ, the first time you don't buy no shoes, bro, we got a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Fam, you can see somebody in the mall.
Oh.
She done bought all the bags, but you still done bought all of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you over there playing house?
Yeah, bro.
But you couldn't play house over here? Dude, no bull.
And you know what's funny, bro, is that I hear that right, but when I was it got tough in my marriage with my wife, man, and I didn't know whether or not I wanted to stay. My dad was the one I had to call because he was the one that ran.
I'm sorry. You said what?
My dad was.
No. You said you didn't want to stay.
Oh, man, listen.
Oh,
I ain't-
shit.
You said you
Oh, nigga. You
One-on-one with Tay.
You done said,
One-on-one
bro,
with Tay.
hey, this is a segment.
Tay?
This
No,
is-
I didn't say I didn't want to stay,
This is-
bro. I
this is-
said that I was contemplating
This is a segment
on
in the
whether
show.
or not I was going to stay.
With Tay
That ain't no
and
question.
No, I
go
wasn't
at it for
staying.
about
I know,
5
bro,
minutes.
but,
about
stand.
some shit.
I understand, bro. My
Don't
3 years
nobody
is
know
up.
nothing about.
Yeah, but you was staying.
Yeah,
man.
I'm still there.
Oh, okay.
I'm happily there though.
Okay. All right.
But I still had that encounter
hey.
because I'm
Yeah,
happy
don't-
now.
Just don't
don't
ever
mean
have
I
that
didn't.
encounter
What,
again.
No, that encounter's
I'm
expired.
just gonna say one thing. Tay ain't buy the motherfucking dookies for nothing.
Bro, I'm gonna say this.
No, hold on.
I done done my 3 years.
Hold on.
So-
hold on.
Bro, I done done my 3 years though.
Hold on.
Listen.
Take 5 minutes to get married at the courthouse, nigga.
All you gotta do is just say I do.
Just say I do.
Say as I do.
I
Just
did.
say I do.
Bro, but I still
We ain't got
it was my father who I had to call because it was him that I wanted to know why he ran, why he didn't stay.
Right.
Right? But his information that he gave me was to stay because it was his dad didn't stay. So it was hereditary.
See, that's
So think about
another
it.
thing that I
Think
wonder
about
about
that.
too.
So
You know?
So with me, like I got a daughter, and I got two actually. They 6 months apart.
Okay.
Right.
Wow, boy.
Right.
Oh.
So
Wow, boy.
I only say that because my dad had my brother and my other brother
Okay,
6
it's
months
same.
apart.
Oh,
Right.
It's
Junior
hereditary. Yeah.
Right.
got 2 babies, 6
Yeah.
months apart.
There you go.
I'm trying to break this, so hopefully they don't
break
get
the cycle.
hopefully they don't get the game. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Yeah.
It's just some stuff is in you, bro, and you
Yeah.
gotta look at yourself and try to figure it out.
Face
Right.
it.
And
Yeah,
face
you
it.
gotta face
You
it.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of black men don't face trauma.
Yeah, it's
We
tra-
bury
but
trauma.
Trauma is real,
when
bro.
It comes,
Yeah.
when
It's real,
I'm gonna
bro.
tell you,
Trauma
when
is
it comes
real.
to shit like that with my pop, like
Yeah,
I said,
it's buried.
it's buried.
Look.
But I don't want to. What the fuck we got to talk about, man?
This,
Right.
It's
this
established.
This some trauma for you. So
Yeah.
even in school, y'all know I used to stutter real bad, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I still used to get women. Let's throw that out there. You know, I just want to throw that.
Don't
out
nobody
there.
care about what he used to get.
I just want to throw
Right
that out
now, he happily married,
But I had
so
to
he
throw that
off
out there.
limits.
You know what I'm
Don't worry
saying?
about the used to get.
But look, I used to stutter real bad, bro. And it ain't until I got of age
Right.
to where it actually started to get better.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you surround yourself with people that want to see you win.
Right.
So in life,
Right.
you surround yourself with people that want to see you win.
That's
True.
intentional.
My own family used to beat me down, bro.
Right.
That's one of the
To
worst
where
ones.
I was scared to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me to sit up here with y'all, the only reason why I'm doing it because y'all.
Yeah, me too.
Cause he don't want
y'all-
this
I
smoke.
I told him I needed him.
Y'all
too.
my
He don't
guys,
want this
That's
smoke.
what it was.
and I show up. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
right.
That's the
I'm a
only reason why I
clown
did
if
it.
you
Other
don't-
than that, man, I don't do this. Man.
I do it out of
You know
love.
what I'm saying?
I do it out of love.
Yeah, I do it out of love. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's the people that love you, that beat you down, bro, that give you that trauma,
Hold you
bro, to
accountable.
make you afraid to do certain shit.
Yeah.
dog. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. The accountability amongst us as a group is
It's strong. Bro.
it's strong, dog. It put me through a
It's
lot of
really
shit.
effective.
Yeah.
It put me through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Parenting. Most of my parenting, and I mean my upbringing was my mother. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Now, my stepfather played a key role in my life when he was alive. I think my stepfather came into my life. I was about 7 or 8 years old, and I believe he passed when I was 13. So that 6-7 year window, he taught me so much, man, about being a man.
Okay.
When I think of my ideal of being a man and being a good husband and being a provider and being somebody that's there for their family, I learned that in 6 years watching him care for me and my mom. So I've always carried a tremendous amount of respect for him
Okay.
as my father figure. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I call him my dad. That was my dad. You know what I'm saying? So, because it was very important to me. I mean, it was eye-opening for him to come into me and my mother's life and take care of us, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not his biological child,
Right,
but
right.
he took care of me and you know, talked to me like I was his biological child.
Right.
That's a stand-up dude.
Right. So the number one thing I remember, and it's so crazy because I try to do it with my kids now. He never wanted to spank me. Never wanted to give me whoopings or nothing like that.
Yeah, my dad didn't do that neither. Yeah.
He would always talk to me. And the things that he would talk to me about being 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Right.
It was like going over my head.
Yeah.
Right.
But he would always tell me, you gonna understand
Yeah. Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
You know, I'm telling you this because I want you to know, because I want you to recognize it, keep it in the back of your brain, because you're going to go through a situation where you're going to have to reflect back on this conversation that we're having 28 years ago.
Okay.
Right.
Today.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, he would always talk to me like I was a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be like, okay, I get it. You know, I get a fair understanding, like you upset, I shouldn't have did this or whatever, but then you go deeper into it to where I can't grasp it. I don't know what you're talking about. But then I'll sit up and I'll be 30 years old and I'm coming into a situation
And it clicks.
Yeah.
And
like,
it clicks.
it'd be like, God damn it, this nigga
said
done
that
got
himself.
me. Like,
Hey, is he here?
Shit, this nigga told, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then, reflecting back on that, I always would act accordingly. Like, this is what Pops told me when I was 12.
Right.
I'm doing this at 30. You know what? He right. I need to change this, and I need to do this, and I need to fix this, right? So when I talk to my children, my number one go-to is not to whoop ass.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
mine's too.
That's my wife.
Okay.
Look, my wife, they ain't playing none of that shit. I ain't having none of that. I want to talk to you,
I'm like Milan.
but they fearful.
Oh, you want to whoop the butt?
Man,
I'm about to
Sparrow
get it.
Rod spoiled a child.
I'm about to get it.
My wife is the one who took
I'm
me out
getting
of
it.
that.
Yeah?
My wife,
I'm
I'm
You
getting it.
whooping ass?
Man, I am.
Well,
And I'm
but
different.
I used to.
I don't whoop ass.
I
Early
used
on.
to.
early on, yeah, I used to get it.
I used to.
I think now I'm more of a talker.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
getting older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm a
my
talker
wife-
now.
So, okay. Everybody know I'm stressing through this prep, right? I got 2 more weeks of this shit, and I'm done, right? So,
We eating pizza, right?
man, we eating every motherfucking thing when I'm done, dog. As soon as
Everything
I get off the
illegal
stage,
now.
nigga, as soon as I get back
Cheat
to
days every day.
Milwaukee,
Man,
dog,
he ain't gonna do nothing.
man, shit.
He ain't gonna do
and
nothing.
Man, please.
That nigga gonna eat the salmon and the rice, and that's it.
I want all the sugar, nigga.
That nigga ain't been a sugar nigga since I knew him.
All the sugars, all the fats, everything.
Nutty
Nigga, I want
bars.
all that
Hey,
shit.
I bet 300 he can't finish the 20 ounce right now.
Hey, I still can't do that shit, dog. I still can't finish a soda for shit, dog. I can't do no soda, dog. Dog, look. Dog, I got, dog, this is fuck
Soda,
you, dog.
bro.
That shit fucked up. Check this out, dog. So, dog, my wife get me the small ones, the little mini 7-ounce ones, G.
that shit, bro.
I can't even finish that shit, dog. Dog, I'll take like 2 sips out of the soda and be done.
Dog, let me tell you
Yeah,
how.
I'm not a soda guy now.
Hey,
I can't do it then.
I've been
dog.
fucking with dogs so long.
Yeah.
Family fucked up my eating habits. I eat the fries first before I eat anything else. I cannot eat together fucking with dudes. I don't know why, fam. You should go to Wendy's. This nigga eating fries.
Every day,
Eat the
though.
fries
Every
first,
day,
dog.
Wendy's every
I don't
day.
eat that. I'm like, dog.
Nigga, I'm eating the nuggets. What you doing? Fries for?
Dog, your fries gonna get cold though, Joe. Like, dog, what you doing?
Motherfuckers hate that, dog.
Dog.
I'm like, you can't eat together? No, I gotta eat
Dog,
one at a time.
one at a
Hey,
time.
that's segregation, nigga.
Yeah, say
No
no
bullshit,
bullshit.
dog. That's how long I've been fucking with dogs. He fucked up my eating habits.
Sorry, dog. Hey, you rub off on niggas a certain way.
Dog, that's racist.
I don't
You
know.
nigga-
I ain't racist, nigga.
You neglect the chicken. You neglect the fries or the chicken.
Dog, nigga, you go as soon as you get your bag, G.
You
This
eat the
is the
fries
order. This is
first?
a proper order.
That's racist, bro.
Proper order. Proper order you go in, G. You get your order first, right? You take your straw out, put it in your cup. Okay?
Dog.
Take a sip of that first. Then you immediately go to the fries.
See, that's disrespectful,
Immediately
bro.
go to the fries.
He nigga-
Once you dust them off, then you go to your, you know what I'm saying,
Bro,
the
you got
burger, the
strategy.
nuggets, the chicken, whatever. But dog, you don't do it in the opposite way. If you do it in the opposite way, nigga, I don't trust you. Keep it 100 with you.
Oh, man.
Hey, you do it the opposite way. You do it the opposite way. You
Man,
work for the
that's
fans.
funny,
That's all I'm
Fam,
saying.
You
what
work for the
you
fans.
You work
Hey,
for the
why is
fans.
we eating this shit separate?
Right.
I'm
Like,
killing it
I
all
don't know if
together.
this a habit.
Hey, now I put it to you like this. Any nigga that eat that shit like all together, they life ain't right, G. Tell you. They life messy, G.
All together.
Tell you, nigga. They life messy, G.
Bro.
They ain't got shit. That's what I'm saying. They ain't
got
got.
no order.
First off,
no structure.
First off,
Ain't no
ain't no structure. You show a lack of restraint, right? You lack discipline. You lack discipline,
You out of control,
right?
man.
You out of control because you don't know what the fuck you want to do with your life. Do I have a little bit of the nuggets or the fry? No, nigga. What you doing?
Hey, bro, but ain't it all gonna all go to the same place?
Dog, but yeah, that's true.
It mixed when it get here, right?
It's true, but it's layers. You layer your shit, G. I'm trying to tell you, fam. You layer your shit.
Hey, bro.
Dog, you look like a messy. You look like a
Right.
an entree first type nigga
Hey,
instead
bro,
of a side.
I just don't eat it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I just don't eat it.
Man, look.
See, bro, I'm
just
engaged
saying.
in what I'm engaged in, and what I don't,
I'm just saying. My man Wax said that I changed eating habits.
He did.
I'm thankful for that because
bro, you meal prepped them on Wednesday though. Like,
hey, we could pull off certain shit that we was doing together, nigga. I wouldn't trust you. Like, hey, this nigga.
How you meal prep on Wendy's, bro? Like.
I'm just. This is before. This is before.
Meal prepped on Wendy's, bro.
This is before, bro. This is before. Yeah, this is like 99.
Oh, okay.
This is before.
I hear you, bro.
This is early on, but I'm just saying. I'm not. Look, bro. You give me my bag. We take a sip of it. We take a swift sip of the drink, right?
A swift one.
Swift one.
A swift.
Get that in. Whoop, 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 whoop. You good, right? Wet the palate. You know what I mean?
Bro, that is not chronological.
That's what I'm saying, G. Boom. Wet the palate, right? And then you dust the fries off, G.
Immediately.
Dust the fries off immediately, nigga. Because you can't let them motherfuckers get cold. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Chicken nuggets you can deal with a little bit. You know what I mean? Cold fries, come on now, G. Bro. Now you look like a nigga that like cold fries.
I just don't eat them, bro.
You don't eat fries?
I don't eat fries. Potato wedges, yeah, but not
wedges.
Potato wedges.
Man, where you at? KFC?
Well, when I was a kid, I had a drink.
KFC? Who said wedges?
Come on, man. And
but that's all part of going to being, like I said, being mentally right.
Be happy with
you
yourself.
gotta be okay up here. You know what I'm saying?
With yourself.
You can't be eating the burger and fries together type nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Corn.
You can't be eating the burger and the fries together type of nigga, man.
And then
it's
taking
chaos.
a sip. And then taking a sip.
And taking a sip. You out of order. You out of whack, nigga. You feel me?
Get your mind right, Corn.
It's fries. It's take the straw off. Take the straw off the wrapper. Right? Put it in the cup. Take a quick swig. Right?
Immediately.
Wet the palate. Then you go to the fries. Dust them off immediately. And then you go to the rest of the shit. Yeah, then you go to the rest of your shit. Now, if you a nigga that do that shit backwards, your wife shouldn't trust you. That's just facts. Out of here. That's gonna conclude our episode. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for coming.
My life.
And sharing this time with us. I'm just saying, we gonna get ladies. I'm trying to tell y'all a secret. Okay, listen to your boy. Pay attention to how your man eat his food. Okay? I'm telling y'all right now. If the nigga all over the place, he's messy. He's a messy nigga. He don't care about you. He want to have his pork chops and his motherfucking drip all in one.
You don't eat pork chops?
You might as well put that shit in the motherfucking blender. That's how crazy that nigga is. You know how crazy that shit sound? Exactly. That's why the fuck you don't fuck with niggas like that, okay? Fuck with you a nigga that's clean cut. Potatoes first.
Right here.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm taking.
I'm just saying.
Clean
you know
cut, baby.
You go to a burger spot and this nigga eat his motherfucking burger before he eat his fries, the nigga's a serial killer. You better run.
You better know it.
You better know it. You feel me? Get the fuck up out of here.
He's a serial killer.
Yeah, we giving y'all knowledge. Y'all need to listen to this shit. Okay? Listen to me, man. Look, Trey, listen to me. Okay? Listen to me. Niggas is out here murdering motherfuckers, man. And I guarantee you, this nigga does not eat the fries first. Guarantee it. All right?
Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what are all your questions that you have. You want to hear from black men, strong, healthy, black men, loving brothers. We come from an authentic place, and we do care. We appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in for Our Culture Podcast. We out.